My husband's ex-wife cheated on him with his best friend, leading to their divorce. Now, 10 years later, she and her daughter are back to claim his family's inheritance after we made a will. However, when we went to court, we uncovered the most shocking truth. I met Gabriel at an art gallery when we were both 35. We were from different worlds. I worked 3 jobs through college while he came from money, but we shared the same passions for art and music. Gabriel had a 17-year-old daughter, Candace. His ex, Amelia, destroyed him. He came home early from a work trip and found her in bed with his best friend, Tom. Lost the 2 most important people that day. The divorce was brutal. Amelia tried taking his house but got joint custody of Candace. Amelia spent the next decade poisoning Candace against her father. Told her I was the homewrecker, even though I met Gabriel 2 years after the divorce. Gabriel never told Candace the truth about why they split. He wanted to protect her. From day one, Candace treated me like trash. At family dinners, she'd call me a gold digger. When I got pregnant, she made cruel comments about my weight whenever Gabriel wasn't around. She'd whisper, "He'll leave you now that you're a fat cow." Gabriel started meeting her at cafes instead. When Nick was born, things got worse. Candace would target him at events, a 7-year-old kid, making him cry. I understood her issues with me, but going after an innocent child, I banned her from our house. Last month, Gabriel and I made our will. Gabriel had already bought Candace an apartment and paid for her college, child support for years. He'd done his part, so Nick would inherit the house and Candace would get Gabriel's savings, $180,000, plus I had my own assets for Nick. It felt fair. Somehow Amelia found out. Not sure if Gabriel mentioned it or his parents did, but she lost it. Called Gabriel screaming she deserved the house because she was married to him first. He stood his ground, reminded her of everything he'd already given Candace. That just made her angrier. Then I got a text from Amelia, pages long. She called me every name: homewrecker, gold digger, trash. I showed Gabriel and he told me to block her. The next day, Candace showed up at our door upset about the will. Before we could talk, Amelia appeared with a lawyer. They barged in demanding we change the will. The house was rightfully theirs. Gabriel told them to leave. They refused. The lawyer spouted legal terms about marital property. Finally, they left, but Amelia screamed we'd be hearing from her attorney. 2 weeks later, we got served. They were suing us. We hired Patricia, who specialized in estate disputes. Court day came. Amelia and Candace sat on one side looking smug. Their attorney presented the divorce papers, arguing the house was marital property Candace was entitled to. Then Patricia stood up. She'd been digging into the divorce and found something. She pulled out bank statements from Gabriel and Amelia's marriage. For 3 years, there had been steady withdrawals from their joint accounts. Small amounts at first, then larger sums, always transferred to an account under Amelia's maiden name. The judge leaned forward. Patricia continued. Over their marriage, Amelia had secretly drained $340,000 from their accounts. And Tom? He wasn't just some random affair. He was helping her move the money. They'd been planning it for months before Gabriel caught them. The courtroom went silent. Amelia's face turned white. Her lawyer looked blindsided. Patricia had everything: bank records, emails between Amelia and Tom discussing the transfers, texts about hiding money before the divorce. It was all there. The judge asked Amelia directly if this was true. She started crying, stammering it was a misunderstanding, but the evidence was overwhelming. I looked at Candace. For the first time in 10 years, I saw realization dawn on her face. Her mother wasn't the victim she'd been told. Her mother was a fraud who'd stolen from her father and destroyed his best friendship. The judge ruled in our favor immediately. We kept the will as written, and he referred Amelia's case to the DA for fraud charges. She could face 5 years in prison. Candace sat in shock as her mother was escorted out by security, still crying. Last night, my phone rang. Candace. Her voice was quiet, shaky. "Can we talk?" I looked at Gabriel. After everything she'd put us through, his daughter was finally reaching out. "Yes," I said.